Excel comes in different versions and products. Many people are used to the standalone versions, while we now have the paid versions. So which implies that before now, many people would say that they have Excel 2016, Excel 2003, Excel 07, Excel 2019, Excel 2021. All of those are standalone versions of Excel. So what happens with them is you get an installation package, maybe a disk or however you want to install it. You install it on your system, and that gives you the features up until the year that you are installing. So if you are installing Excel 2007, for instance, you would have all the features in Excel up until 2007. If you would need updated features in Excel that the more recent versions have, you would need to reinstall Excel. So which means you are uninstalling 07, for instance, and you are installing 2010. The standalone versions get released every 3 years. So the last one I knew of was Excel 2021. I'm not so sure if Excel 2024 has been released yet. What is expected is that every 3 years there is a new version of the standalone. So after 2024, the next release will be 2027, 3 years. But now we have the paid version, which is Excel for Office 365. So the Excel for Office 365, what happens with it is Microsoft releases update every single month. So there are new features that gets onto the subscription-based package every single month. And this is subscription-based because organizations would subscribe. They would have licenses which they give to their staff, which they would use to access all of these features. The advantage is that you don't necessarily need to wait for 3 years before you get whatever updates Microsoft is pushing on the Office product. And this comes with a lot of advantage. So you get to use the more new features, and then you get to also you're better, you're more productive, because more productive tools and functions are being released every single month. If you're launching Excel for the first time, you would have an interface like this. A blank workbook opens up. If you will want to confirm the version of Excel that you have, you need to come here to File. When you come to File, at the bottom here, you see Account. Once you click on Account, you have the product information. This is where you see the actual information about the product you're using. For some people, you probably would see here Microsoft Office Professional Plus or Microsoft Office Professional or some other names like that. Those tells you that they are the standalone product. And then you see whether you're using Microsoft 2016 or Microsoft 2019 or like that. But for me, I'm using Microsoft 365 Apps for Enterprise, which tells us that this is the subscription-based product for Enterprise. And if you want to confirm the actual version that I'm using within these, then if I come here to About Excel, you see the version 2405. The first two digits stands for the year, while the last 2 digits stands for the month. So the product I'm using was last updated May 2024. I have not updated this. That is why this is backwards. So there is the June update already. So it depends on how the organization runs updates. Some organization allows users to update manually themselves, while other organizations, the IT would be the ones to push the update when the updates are out. So depending, you may get the update as soon as it's out, or you may not. You may need to seek some approval to get updated or not. That's all dependent on your organization. So summarily, the products are either standalone or you have the subscription based, and within each of them you now have different versions that you could have. But this is how you can confirm whatever version that you have.